Ooh, wait. Shalom, brothers and sisters. I know it's late for me that we're doing this. It's like eight, almost 8:30 here. But I'm looking at the things you all got going on over there. Like somebody left the stove on. They're about to get it cracking over there. Um, and brother, I just got on truthfully to encourage you, brothers and sisters, to be on guard because the way things are looking there. You got these politicians running all over the world like they like roaches trying to figure out what to do. Oh man, I was looking at this stuff earlier today from last night, and I'm like, wow. Uh, if Joe was acting, walking all over here just like in a daze or whatever, that's what he did. Give him a Grammy. He did excellent. Um, because he fooled me. They claim he doing all of this and things of that nature. I'm like, yeah. It seemed like somebody was doing something other than what's wrong with this thing? Oh, you know what it is right here. You know, but I tell you, brothers, this is one time. I would say you brothers be on alert. Um, I was looking at matter of fact, let me just check it again. I'm not no big excuse me, I'm not no big person on crypto and all that, but I do have a little bit of it. And I was looking at it just keep on climbing. It just keep climbing. And yeah. And so whatever they're trying to put in place, it's like they hell bent on getting whatever that needs to get done, getting done. And if they're talking about this war, they want to get up and popping. Sister Patricia, Shalom. I know I'm coming in real late, but electricity was off, sis, and it was, it rained pretty good today. But then after that, sun came right out, as if it did not rain. And when I say it came down, it came down. Shalom, Sister Monica. Yeah, with me going pretty good, sis. Sister Monica. I'm concerned with what's going on over there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, wow. I mean, um, it seems like somebody is twisting. Oh yeah, it's still early there, Man, I'm trying to figure out if it's, if I'm on at 3 o'clock and it's 8:30 here, but it's not 8:30. It's let me see what time it is here. 7:30 here, p.m. I'm just truth. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be really coming out. Sometimes I may be feeling like I'm getting started at 5 in the morning, there at 3 o'clock in the evening. But regardless, we'll figure that out. This stuff that they got going on, I mean, it's what me say, it's 11:26, South Carolina. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, but you all got some serious situations going on over there. I mean, not Russia, China over there saying, "Hey, we got your back," and it's the one that you need. It's the one that's not saying nothing that you need to be looking at. It's gonna be North Korea. That's the one you need to be looking at. That little sly cat off in the corner, looking like he innocent, like he over there just sipping on some Hennessy, minding his business until things get popped off, and then he busting out like he Rick James or something. But it seems like that. Yeah, it do, Sister Patricia. It does. They really wanted to get this popped up. But the thing about it, I'm trying to understand, sis, is this. Um, what is the other party is going to gain from this? Are they saying that Trump is trying to speak peace? He's trying to insinuate peace. And it seems like the other party don't want the peace. So I mean, what is it that they are trying to achieve on? I mean, now you know what? Now this is one thing I would say this. You know, we always will get one side of the story, and things of that nature. That's how they get down. And at the same time, they could be working together. I mean, because whatever happened with it, it's not for our benefit. It's not. Well, let me take that. Let me take that back a little bit. Let me take that back. To a degree, it can work in our benefit. It can. Yes, it will. And it's going to be an exodus because these countries pull themselves together and come down on that beast. Oh my goodness! You talking about laying a hammer down? Shoot. Mm-mm. They make sure that they with the nail. They're gonna make sure that the head comes off where you can't pull the nail back up. And that's the hatred that I'm seeing for the West. They're gonna take that. They're gonna take the nail of that head off. They don't want it to come back up off the top. Period. So I mean, whew, I mean that's gonna be some. That's gonna be some intense. That's gonna be some intense fighting. Hatred won, but that's what I'm looking at or anticipating because this don't look. I'm saying it ain't promising, but if you never been what's the word? If you never experienced uh, any type of hardship, it's difficult for you to see anything bad coming your way. Because I mean, the most I say, go give them a delusion, and they got one on them. He giving them a delusion, illusion. I mean, that is something else. And so now it's like everybody's on panic mode, and for these politicians and things that they getting themselves already bunkered down. That's what they're doing. I was like, wow, okay, this is how they getting down. Okay. So it seemed like they want to go ahead and get this thing popped off. That's what at least that's what I'm seeing. I'm not no military strategist or nothing of that nature. But good night. I know when I see a bad situation, I mean, and you got the guy over there in Ukraine thanking the United States for their assistance. Excuse me. And I mean, they just calling out the United States name as if they want the world to know. Oh no, we got these weapons from the United States. Ninth row. Mm-hmm. And they letting it be known. Wow, brothers, it's. I think we don't think. My biggest concern is us. These people looking for a reason for anything. And I thought that this was just my line of thinking. That's the reason why I asked that question a while ago. I thought that if that war got started, and then I was up under the assumption they would go in and try to, uh, you know, um, hold off on inducting Trump into the White House. I thought that was a strong possibility. But a lot of people say, no, that's not going to happen. I mean, at least that's what they say. I don't know. And so either way, it's going to be a bad situation. There's going to be there is going to there right now. There's a lot of prayers. Now, I'm just trying to figure out how is Trump going to do this massive um, deportation and fight a war at the same time. I mean, that could be one of the plots that the other party is pushing out. Shalom, Sister Anita Williams. That could be one of the plots in order for him to, all right, you know, you don't have a lot of people in the army. You will need these immigrants to fight this war because the average African, let me just say, American, nah, they're not even trying to touch that. They're not even trying to go in, and especially since they was pushing the alphabet. No, they was pushing it hard, and now you're seeing how it's coming back and biting them in the butt very badly. That's what it's doing. It's doing it very badly. And so now, but these are the things they have put in place. Talking about what's the word? Everybody being equal. So you want to run up on that little demonic thing, and that demonic thing is shooting them in the butt because they're not even trying to go to war and break a fingernail. Nah, those dudes ain't trying to do that. Nuh-uh. But they pushed it, and now they're looking silly now. And I mean, don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters, especially to the sisters, don't take this the wrong way. Well, if you've seen that commercial, and it was a man, little, Gentile girl, and talk about her moms, you know, they got to put it in there. But she grew up, she got into the army and things of that nature. And I don't care how much of a, let me see, how can I say this now? Ooh, let me see. I don't care how much masculinity you think you got from you got from the what's wrong with this thing that you got from the army. You got from the army. No, they will have to give you some extra strength of a steroid to overpower a man on the opposite side that you're fighting. Now, I don't know if they told them, but there's no honor in war. They don't wait for you to put your clip in your weapon. No. So you being a woman, and you go up there and that fight. I know you will catch those bullets just like a man will. You will have that post traumatic stress syndrome just like that man will. But this is what that world been teaching, preaching, and giving off that twisted line of thinking because it's not hope. There's no hope in it. None whatsoever. And that's what they're pushing out. They're pushing it hard. And now at the same time, how in the world do you think that this is a equal footing of a war? Because I mean, truthfully, I do not see young black men lining up. I do not see that. I don't care what they probably seen at the polling office when it was doing the voting and things. But I don't think there was a lot of us joining in with that shenanigan. But this is serious now. My son is 18. And I know a lot of you brothers and sisters got sons and daughters. And then, 9 times out of 10, where the minority goes, they go to the front line. And I'm not even trying to send my son to no front line. My thing is this. You want this war, you send your own kids and your grandkids, and your future grandkids. This is what you want, because it's not serving me no benefit. For one, we've seen how they treat brothers in the army, out the army, and when they get finished with the army, you still a nigga. Oh, we thank you for your service, you still a nigga. This is their mentality. And I know we do have some of our brothers and sisters in the army. The best thing we can do for them is to pray for them. That's the best thing that we can ever do. This is serious now. Well, it's always been serious. It's always been serious. I gotta excuse me. It's so dark. I tell you, ain't that many street lights here in Africa. And that lighting system inside these houses, man, please, you'll bump your toe on this stuff because the lights are not bright. They're not bright at all. I'm sorry about it being dark, like I'm all in a Godfather thing. What we gonna do, boss? But that's what it is. And I just wanted to come on for a moment or so because I've been looking at what's going on, and I was listening to what's that brother's name? I forgot the brother. But I was looking at his, and I was looking at Sister E, and I was looking at the videos there and seeing what's going on. I'm like, oh no. I don't think that man is just going to sit there and let another bomb hit him without any type of retaliation. Because I seriously believe, brothers and sisters, if he retaliates, that's going to be a chain reaction. It's going to be a chain reaction. This is just me. Like I said, I'm not no military strategist. I'm looking at it like this. There's a lot of hatred that is on that Western continent. A lot of it. If Russia gets involved and say, you know what, we're not going to sit right here and play the patsy. I'm not going to sit up and continue to pacify these people. Let's get it popping. When they do that, China will automatically step up to do what they want to do. Then here comes that little sly brother sitting over in the corner, sipping on his Hennessy. Yeah. That's going to be a bombardment. And we ain't even talking about the other countries. We're not even, that is not good at all. That's not good. That right there, brothers and sisters, whatever you can get your hands on, my life totally welcome. Shalom, sister. Stock up on whatever you can. Stock up on whatever you can, because the way I'm seeing it, we got I'm not going to say we got a long haul, but good night. But once it gets started, brothers, because like I said, shalom, brother. No, you know what, brother? the lights was out all day and they just came on. I was like, man, I like to keep to a schedule, even though I was a whole lot of hours late. I like to keep to a schedule. Boom, and come on and things of that nature. But I'm sorry about that. It just not too long came on, about maybe less than an hour ago. But and then it's dark here. It's dark here. I mean, I'm like trying to figure out what I'm going to do, try to get this light situated or whatever. But so we was talking about that. Shalom, brother Kevin Scott. Kevin, what's up, bro? I got it was your last. I mean, your last name, brother. How you holding up? Yeah, hey, brother. Like I'm in a Godfather meeting in the back room and things. Mm-mm. But it's dark here, brother. I mean, you step out. Um, People walking around with the flashlight on their phones because you gotta watch when you stop. Still, of course, there is no street lights, so yeah, it can get dark out here now. And the thing about that, brother, when you just about that, you don't see a lot of stars here. I thought maybe see a whole lot of stars. No, and I'm attributing it to pollution. I mean, I see some stars and things, but not not like when I was a child living in Arkansas. We seen a lot of stars. You don't even see stars like and in Arkansas now. It's just pollution. But getting back at what's the state of the country. Mm. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, brother. Yeah, moving on and doing things, brother. Shoot. So what you been, up to, brother Scott? Shalom, Sister Zenobia. Well, earlier, the connection. I don't know what. Truthfully, brothers and sisters, I never seen it so bad. My internet service so bad. It's been ever since just last week. Some days it'll go out. And then some hours you just might hang it up. You can't even use it. Now, I'm trying to figure out, now y'all gonna give me some money back. I ain't paying for this. I'm gonna give you so much money a month for no internet service. When you say service, you plan on using it. Uh-uh. We're getting snow today here, Illinois. Oh, that's right. It is November. Man. I forgot about that, brother. But yeah, you brothers, I mean, you have to, you know, be on a lot more of a guard because, man, these people, they they turning on some they turning over new leaves to get something started. I don't think what I don't know if that's Biden or somebody using him as a patsy to get some things started. No, brother, I ain't missing that. Not one red cent. No, I ain't missing that snow. No, that cold either. Oh, Wisconsin is worse than Chicago. Wisconsin, Wisconsin don't play on that snow and that cold. Mm-mm. It makes Chicago look like a I ain't gonna say a summer city, but it's a lot colder in Wisconsin than Chicago. But that stuff they got going on right now, yeah, brothers and sisters need to be stocking up um, and preparing themselves. Truthfully, brothers and sisters, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these Gentiles will use that war and say, hey, and and with Trump is in office, it's like they go get it in themselves to just like let's go gun ho with it. Especially the ones who claim that they have a badge, especially those, you know, you do something else. I know what I can do. Hold on just for a moment. Just thought about this. Okay, let me see what this do. Ooh, man, good night. Man, I thought the TV would throw a little light on the situation. Good night. It's pitch black. Oh, well, no, that didn't work. um, but like I said, we the lights was out, and I usually this lamp that I do have, the charge is not strong because, like I said, the lights was not working, and so it was not charging. But that's the situation, brothers and sisters. But my encouragement, um, brothers, keep your head on a swivel. 'Cause, I don't trust what they're trying to push out. I do not. I mean, they can call it a war all they want, but I seriously believe those people are using that as a guinea pig, and then at the same time thinking they're going to cleanse America. That's what I. That's just my line of thinking now. That's all it is. Just my line of thinking. Um, they done a lot of things, and they continue to practice what is absolute evil and press on about their business as if they're doing the Lord's will. That's what I'm seeing. And it's not a good thing for us and our people. It's not. Now, how this is going to just really blow up in their faces, backfire, that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. I just get some of these things. Let me see. Nope. But that's the thing, brothers. Um, and it may get that they didn't the way this internet was running. I mean, this the best I've seen it about a week. This is the best I have seen this in a week. Other than that, man, please. Earlier today, that thing was going on and off, on. When I got to the point, I started googling how to get a refund when the internet is not working. I don't pay for it to not work. That's the whole purpose of service. But ever since it came back on, um, it's been doing pretty good. It has. It has been doing pretty good. Man, make me want to go get a candle or something. I tell you this, I didn't realize how dark it was. I mean, good night. Mm. MFG, shalom, brother. I know you can't hardly see me. It's like eight. Wait a minute, 7 something at night here. Yeah. Oh man, it's almost 8 o'clock. Um, and what had happened? The electricity was off for the day, and came back on roughly around about maybe 6. And I said, well, I like to keep, I like to keep an schedule, even though it's well past the regular time, you know, and things. But that's what happened here, and that. Mm, Now, lately, I will say that happens like, let me see, not lately, about once a week, and things. But brothers, I think you all about to have it a whole lot more when they get their stuff on up and popping. I know the United States is not used to no bomb being um, exploding over or on the land. My thing is this. You took Swahili? Well, I need to learn Swahili because these kids keep coming in, shaking my hand. They be saying so and so, so and so. I don't know what they be, but they be having a whole conversation with me. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. I need to learn something, at least a phrase. Um, yeah, but the I mean, what is this? Hmm. The thing that we needs to be on guard at all times. At all times, brothers. Um, yeah, even though this situation they got going on that they got brewing is it's not it's mm, it has nothing to do with us, but it do have something to do with us. Yeah, I'll be in the dark. Yeah, but yeah, I think the West is about to be just as dark. I think the West is about to be just as dark because one thing I'm saying, brothers, I don't know if you all remember this. Kevin, you may remember this. You being in the IT world. Let me see. A few years ago, um, there was a major, um, um, is it power? I'm trying to figure, was it power or was it? It was something, but they got hacked, and the government was telling these companies not to pay the ransom. That's what they were saying, not to pay the ransom. So what had happened? These people were like, man, hold on, we can't do business, and so and so, so and so, and so what had happened? These companies they went on and paid it. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do nothing. They could not do nothing. I think that was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. That was a test run, brothers. That wasn't a threat. Well, it was a threat, but it was a test run more so. There you go, Kevin. That pipeline. That's what I'm talking about. What? That that pipeline. And and it whoo, yes. I'm telling you, brothers, if this I mean, yeah, when it get popped off, they're going to hit the electrical communications, and we ain't even talking about what type of bombs that they're going to be trying to send that way. You talking about mass hysteria? But we need to keep our heads on point. Period. That's what we need. Because now, what they did some years ago with that pipeline, that was a test, and they got money out of it just by running a test. It works, and then when it works, guess what? The American people, these companies went on and paid that ransom, and the American people went on about their daily routine, not worrying about the near future aftermath. Yeah, I mean, you said, wait, hold on. I'm in Georgia. I saw the panic. Hurricane Helen brought. Man, MFG. Just put all of that together. Just imagine this, brother. I'm going to say this. Imagine the oil pipeline. They had everything the United States has its own some type of communication. Were they able to talk back and forth with different equipment? And when you can interrupt that or send a false message to a particular switch stating that this particular pipe is pressure is under pressure, we need to increase the pressure, man, please. That's the thing about that MFG. It's what people can control. They can knock you out of it, and they can and start blowing up stuff from remotely. Remotely. Just think about that. That's the that's that what's the word? That's the major catalyst. You have all of that stuff going on at one time. That's whew, man, no. I can't imagine that one. But when you got all that hatred though, MFG, you got all that hatred, man. Please, I think they're gonna bring any and everything. If they can bring their grandmama in for her to bring her shotgun, they're gonna encourage her to bring a shotgun, bruh. That's how I'm seeing it because you're talking about some hatred, and then the other countries coming in too. I mean, granted, you know what I mean, United States may have some other countries that supports their agenda. When you got that deep-seated hatred, man, I mean, you talking about sacrificing some things, and I think that's what's that's their mentality now. They never said that, man, because truthfully, Kelvin, they can't. The majority of your programmers are from India, but they underestimated those in Russia. Majority of your if you do it like stock market things and all that, and you want a program to buy and trade, buy and sell trades, majority of that comes from Russia. It comes from Russia, old programs. And so how they went, I mean, it doesn't matter how, well, it does. It does. The United States um, commercial side of it did not want to pay the American people union pay, and then at the same time pay health benefits and all of that. So they started moving work overseas, but their greed came back and bit them in the butt. That's what it did. But now because they became reliant on more so China. China was everything that was given them. They wanted it. China went in there, got it done. But they had the cheap labor. Um, then here come the Gentiles. Excuse me. Here come the Gentiles. Oh yeah, we want the business over here. Everything was in China. Everything made in China. China got rich off of who? Babylon. And then eventually, China not only got rich, that was not the only thing that China got out of the United States. It flipped on the United States till they start owing money to China. Now they got to give up land to China. The what's the name of that building in Chicago? What's the name? It's a tall building in Chicago downtown. It's owned by the Chinese. That building is owned by the Chinese. I never will forget it when they said it. They said they sold it. They ain't sell nothing. They had to give that up. You owe them some money. They ain't sold that building in China. Y'all owe those people like what? Trillions of dollars. So now what did they do? They started giving them land in the United States. That's what they did. Brother AJ. I mean, I don't know if it's a sister or a brother, but Shalom, AJ. Put it that way. But this this is where we stand right now. We're standing right now um, in the mess that they made, and you fighting against the country where you everything, your life depending on everything they made and shipped to you, which I think was the most dumbest thing ever to do. But when you greedy about money, you don't care about those things until they come and bite you in your butt. I was on a site, brothers. Um, it was for Clorox bleach. Never forget it. I went there to do straighten out the cabinet and install a new switch, check on their router and things of that nature, and do some cable management. So I was there doing my work and everything. I was never about the only one there. Then this other guy walking around, Gentile guy, and he was just looking so concerned. He was like, he was bewildered. And so what had happened, I was like, bro, you okay? The last thing I needed for him to do was to fall out, and especially him being white, and I'm already in the suburbs. I'm like, man, ain't nobody trying to catch a case, and they ain't did nothing. I'm making sure this cat is okay. So I'm like, you okay? You're like, yeah. Um, she's got a lot on my mind. I'm like, bro, what's finding them like that? And you call the police, and they gonna start looking upside my head. No, I'm not trying to entertain that. I'm like, yeah, tell me your problem, my child. That's my mentality. So he started talking, and so he was like, I've been working here for so many years, and so he was telling me. He said, now this is before COVID hit. This is like a year, a year before COVID hit. And he said, do you know, yeah, they just sold this company to the Chinese, um, uh, Clorox. And if you all know anything about Clorox, um, there's a lot of products that's up under the Clorox family. And when you remember that when COVID hit, what was one of the things everybody was buying? 09, uh, Lysol. All of that is owned by Clorox. He said, we sold them a powerhouse. That's what he said. We sold them a powerhouse. And then when COVID hit, what did China say about Clorox? They was on back order. They was on back order. Come on now. And then the prices went up. Mm, that's the thing, brothers. Now, now, truthfully, Brother Scott and MFG, I can see when the Most High said in 1 hour, she is devastated. I can see that now. Because if we talking about that, the hacking of the oil pipeline, and hacking in on everything else, yes, I can see that happening. I mean, now, now this is the beauty of this. It's a good thing that Africa is not built up like the United States, because there's one thing about the United States that's very bad: their sewer system. A lot of people look at us, oh, we got the best sewer system. No, that's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. Those are gases, brothers. And if you put anything down there that can ignite that, it's going to blow, and it's going to travel. That's the thing. It's going to travel. If you're in a major city, oh, you might hang that one up. It's going to travel. Those are gases. When I worked with AT&T, we had to go down there with a gas indicator, and then we had to purge the hole out. We had to. It's like you put two types of. There's one that shoots air down there, where it's just where we just shoot the air down there, and then once the indicator goes off and say, yeah, it's okay for you to go down there and work, that's when we'll go down there. But you talking about a funkified situation, they got to burn in that thing, and that's a gas. That's literally a gas. Until they figured out, say, hey, we can use this as cooking gas. And that's what some of them are doing that. Some of the cities are doing that, blending it with natural cooking gas. You know, but this 1 hour of judgment, especially the gas lines, they've been underground for 100 years. And so you may hear about somebody's house exploding. Yosemite, Yellowstone Mountain. That's a volcano, brothers. They said if that thing explodes, it will reach all the way over to Arkansas, and it will take half of the country. Now, you're a person who doesn't care for the West. I don't want to waste a lot of my ammunition shooting back and forth. I just need one good target to do the most maximum. And you can be touched all day long. That's how I'm seeing this, brothers. I'm just seeing a lot of